Hey, welcome back. I wanted to make a quick upload today about some recent improvements up here in the attic. I haven't put an update video in quite a while about all the improvements I've made up here with space for storage and finishing the walls and moving the gear in and getting it set to be a really nice creative space. It's turned into a spot where I can come up and play, practice, record. Had some friends up once in a while. My son and I do trumpet in here together. He's getting better than me now. But we do trumpet in here together several times a week. 3, 4, 5 times a week sometimes. And he's getting really good. And even he said this was a great improvement. What happened was I started installing sound control. It's a relatively small room. It's got wooden walls. Thin carpet on the floor, and it's not in right now. I took it back down. It's all ready to be mounted. But even he said, when I put it all up, he said, yeah, the room sounds better. But what happens, I have these angled walls, which help because the angled ceiling walls are not perfectly parallel surfaces, but I know the room is noisy. I've listened to things I've recorded, and if I have a close mic, I'm very happy with the sound. Anything distant, like right now this camera mic, it's just a basic video camera. This camera mic is 1.5 meters away, right? It's 5, 6 feet away. I'm sure this doesn't sound good right now. And the goal of putting up some sound control was not soundproofing, again, not purely a studio environment, but let's make this room sound more neutral so that when I am recording, doing video, or playing, we're hearing the music instead of hearing the room, which I know is what's happening. And right now you hear the untreated room with the distant mic. I was going to clap a little bit. It's not horrible sounding, but there's definitely some resonance. What I'm going to put up then is that they're all ready to mount. I have 6 4-inch full range bass traps. They're only 4-inch, so they don't reach way down in the bass. But they're going on the angled ceilings. 3 on the ceiling up above the camera, and 3 on the ceiling right behind me, the angled parts. And then I have 2 thinner 2-inch absorbers. They're not really as full range, but they're going to go right up on the ceiling in between where some of my recessed lighting is. So I'll go ahead and I'll put those things back up, and then I'll finish the video. Alright, so walking in the door of the studio. Here's what it looks like now from over where the ceiling is angled. Far side from the door is my desk. I have recessed lighting and a couple of small panels up top. And then over here, there's larger panels hung up on the hardware that was supplied. And then my futon, etc., etc. So here I am now with all the panels put back up, and I want to mention they came from ATS. It's a generic kind of a rock wool 4-inch and 2-inch absorbers. They got a pretty good price. They're a little expensive. It was kind of a Christmas present that went a little bit the wrong way, and so my mother-in-law gave me a little bit of money, a nice amount of money, and this was something I've been wanting to do, and I said, you know, if you wanted to give me some cash, it would go to something for the studio and for her grandson and for us to all, you know, have a nice space. So then she regretted a little bit. She said, oh, I didn't get you a nice present. It's just something that you're building and doing a thing. And I was like, no, 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 this is going to be really nice. And I think it really is really nice. I think the room sounds so much better. But that's the before. This is the after. That's pretty clean sounding. I think this is exactly what this room needed. And thanks so much, that Christmas present, helping to offset the costs. And ATS offers a pretty good budget solution. If you're watching this video, you might know that you know, sound control, studio treatment, this stuff can get really, really expensive very quickly if you're not being careful. And I think overall I took a really nice approach. I want people to hear what I'm recording and not hear the room I'm recording in. So really, like I said, it kind of makes it a lot more neutral, natural. I feel like the room is transparent. So I think so far it's achieved exactly what I wanted, and looking forward to getting back to more creative stuff in here instead of more building and mounting and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. If you have questions about the products, questions about how it's mounted or whatever, let me know. And that's it. I'm really happy with it. Let me know what you think. Have a great night.